Okay, so this is the #1 for the Valentine's Day flyer. It's called Tulips, Roses, and Everything Nice. When you get greenery that looks that bad, just throw it in the trash because that's really bad. You're gonna need 3 to 7 pieces of greenery. And I know that's kind of a very wide range, but you'll see why. So these vases like this, they're super hard to get this to not flop over, and I'm going to show you how. And it deals with the greenery going in the vase. I don't really like that, but it's how it's going to have to be because it's a specific number and we make a lot of them. So I'm weaving in the greenery right now, and even like this, I still would use this. Stick it down in there. This, just make sure you pull all your extras off so you have a longer stem. That one's no good. Okay, I'm almost done. So I think this one will be my last piece. I have a really nice, it's tight. Like I have a nice weaving. Okay, and I'm gonna cut it. You don't have to quick dip greenery. When I shove this down into this vase, the greenery is definitely in the water. You can tell. I don't want it all the way down. You still have stems, but the greenery is what's gonna hold this together. So in this arrangement, you have 3 different price ranges, $35, $45, and $55. I'm cutting some of these down. You'll understand whenever I start because it's a very tight little compact arrangement. It's something that's perfect for women who are at work and they need office, like an office arrangement, because this can sit on their desk perfectly. You need 3 tulips. That is the main requirement. 3 tulips and 3 roses. Whenever we run out of roses, we'll have to switch to carnations. But I'm going to show you this. You can quick dip each stem. So I start with my tulips. You don't have to. You can start with roses, but sometimes the tulips are easier because tulips have a mind of their own. So I always put them not by each other. You can bend their little flower stems, their little petals. Everything in this arrangement is a triangle, except one side is going to be a little bit, so like it's a triangle. Do you see the triangle? So now I'm doing the roses. 3 red roses. They will also be a triangle. So I'm going to start with my tallest one first. That's almost too tall, so it's sliding over. The problem with these shorter vases, you cannot go tall because if you keep making something and it's flopping over, you're too tall. You need to cut it down. But it's very seldom do I ever say that because most vases are the opposite and you're going too short. So I'm using the counter ledge here. That rose is eventually going to stand up because I'm going to make it stand up. But okay, there we go. Pull off your bad stems. See how these are the same height? That's not supposed to be that way. So I'm going to cut this one down. I'm going to make him go down here now. Now my goal is to have one up here higher. You can ask me. She's just recording. I actually need that Reliant ribbon.
Okay.
That's cards. Do we need any cards?
No.
We'll throw that one away. Okay.
Absolutely not.
This is still too tall. And I can tell because I put it here and it was way over my other flowers. Perfect. So see how I have another triangle. So I have a triangle here and I have a triangle here. Now we're going to use a filler. I'm actually choosing daisies. This filler, okay, when I say filler, I don't mean literal filler. I mean like a cheap flower that's going to help the stems and make it look like this has a lot more in it. Oh, that was the wrong thing. Okay, so I'm cutting the stem apart. The stem right here, you let the stems talk to you. I know that sounds funny, but you go to the end of the stem. I still would use this. Go back here. So you want to cut the stems to where you're getting the most for your money, as in the stem length. Stem length is money. Like in roses, the reason that roses are longer and they cost more is because the stem length costs you money. You get height. That one looks like crap, so I'm just going to cut that off. Okay, here is where I would cut this. Right here. You have this little thing. I can still use this. So I'm gonna put that over on the other side. I would do it like this, not like this, because it's gonna look like you got an antenna sticking out. So you want it to frame better, like that. This is also gonna help support the other flowers. Here's this one. You would probably recut that again, quick dip, and then put it. This is a little bit different about the triangle issue, because my triangle, you can't do that with a daisy, because they have a mind of their own with their stems, but you can rearrange things to where, and this daisy is a little, it's like a little under the weather. I probably wouldn't use that. You can see that it's got some browning and stuff. Our flowers didn't come in very good this week. Okay, then I'm gonna use a filler. We could use a purple filler. Actually, that would be my pick. This filler came in looking awful too, but I'm going to show you how to get some out of it. So look at this filler. That is definitely dead. This stuff here, see how it's starting to turn brown there? That's dead. So get all of that off, because it's going to look trashy. So with these, you break them apart, and this purple is going to make this stand out like so much better. Oh yeah, I have that Kansas City Chiefs arrangement too. I would use at least 2 stems of this. All of this just came in, and it looks that bad. So it's bad. Ugh. That's a shame.
But you can't do ones.
No, I have to complain. Hopefully our Valentine's Day flowers don't look like that. With this too, all this extra crap on the bottom, you kind of want to get that off. All that stuff that's going in your vase is creating bacteria and killing your flowers quicker. So I usually use my knife and shred it, but this is like an exceptionally crappy piece. So it doesn't even have, it's not even fully, this is a good one. So you just take your little knife and kind of like peeling an apple or peeling a cucumber, which I cannot do, but I can peel a flower. I could peel them if I had a peeler. Okay, I am pretty much done with this. I can see there's a lot of stemage through here, and it looks really like it needs some greenery. Like, you can see through the holes, and this, it looks incomplete in my opinion. However, on Valentine's Day, if that were to go out, I probably would just be like, yep, it's fine. But on a normal day, I would not. This is not going to be the right piece either. Look how bad this greenery looks. That's awful. Okay. So I'm going to do this backwards, because it's going to hold all the other flowers, and it's going to give cushion to them for structure. Neat. And now you don't see the stem is bad, because you're seeing the greenery as well. And you can sit here and try to finger this and pick it apart, and it's, you don't need to do that. We're done. We're done. Walk away. We're done. So this is the number 1. I'm going to do another one too.